My throat is going crazy right now. Okay, so funny story. I just made this same video, and it was an 8-minute video, and my face was cut off. My camera, I didn't level it correctly. I don't know, but now I have to do it again, and the first time was so perfect, but I can't fix it. So here we are again. So, where to start at? Where did I start last time? I've been watching the It Gets Better videos, and I feel that I need to share my story because I know that there's people unhappy with their situations, and they need to know that it does get better. And my story, my coming out process isn't complete yet. Not everybody knows. I haven't made it Facebook official yet, but I think my story so far is proof that it does get better, that things work out. So let's do this again, take 2. I'm Daniel Stevenson. I'm a Mormon, and I'm gay. And that has always been something that conflicts with me, Mormonism and homosexuality, because, as my mom put it, it's not Adam and Steve, it's Adam and Eve. Anyways, I guess I've always known. I've never actually liked a girl. I've never been attracted to a girl. I've kissed girls, and there's nothing there. And my mom always tells me, that's because you didn't have feelings for them. And I'm like, it's right there. I don't have feelings for them. I've always known. I didn't exactly understand the feelings until I understood what homosexuality was and what the people were. Not what the people were, but you know, what a gay person is. Because I didn't know. I wasn't raised that, hey DJ, there's some people in the world that like the same sex. I didn't know that. So when my other friends started to come out, I was like, oh, cool, so that's what I am, maybe. But me being a little devout Mormon boy, I guess, looked it up in the Bible and all that good stuff, and there was nothing good about it. So I kept it a secret, and I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell any kind of family at all. My cat's walking around, so if you see a tail, it's her. So I kept it a secret. I liked boys for a long time. I watched Glee for a long time, and my mom didn't know that I was gay. I was in theater. I hated sports. I could not watch football, and watching football in Texas is a big deal. I finally came out to the first person I ever came out to, idiot move, was this guy that I was really into. No, get down. Okay. No, I told him that I was gay because I thought that if I showed that I trusted him, he would trust me and tell me that he was gay because everybody at school thought he was, but he wasn't. And that relationship ended with him telling me that I was creeping him out. So that's in the past. Let's stop that now. I told my best friend, or one of my best friends. I've told all of my best friends, but the first person I told, like, hey, I'm gay, was this girl Izzy at our school, and it was right before a competition for band, and she was freaking out, and she couldn't play the music. But it all started with her, and I was talking to her. I'm scared about talking to my family about it, and I finally just got up the courage, and I talked to him. And I talked to my mom. My parents are divorced. I talked to my mom a couple of years ago about it, and she was surprisingly okay with it. I mean, she was kind of surprised, like Glee. There was a song that Kurt did. It was a Broadway show, and I really liked it. And I was listening to it on the computer a lot, and all this different stuff. And my mom was like, "Are you gay?" Like laughing about it. And I'm like, "No." And then she looked at me, "Are you gay?" And I said, "No." And that was like the chance because she was laughing. It wasn't like, "Are you gay?" It wasn't like that. Ow! Claws! I finally called her, and she was really surprised, but she was really okay with it. And at least that's what I thought. Because we got on the computer later, and she started looking at stuff about how we can have those feelings but not to act out on them. So I felt that I can't really be myself in front of my mom, so I kind of went back into the closet, and I told her how to try to be straight, and you know, I had a couple girlfriends, and that was horrible because I used those girls as cover, and I'm really sorry if you girls know who you are and you're watching this. Um, so I went back into the closet, I guess you could say. I told some of my friends, but I didn't tell my mom that I was still gay. I just, you know, kind of kept up that facade, vocabulary word, so that she wouldn't know and she'd be proud of me. But I told her again about 6 months, maybe a year later, because I'd kind of stopped talking to her. We stopped joking around, and I kind of got quiet because I didn't feel that I could be myself anymore, that I have to pretend for the rest of my life, and I was really, really upset with myself because I wasn't brave enough to tell people. Or if I told them, no one would like me anymore because, I don't know. I'm so glad I told people now, but it wasn't good. I'm really glad I talked to people, but I told my mom a second time, and she was really mad at me because I've been lying to her for so long, and she just told me that if I would have just told her that I was gay and I wasn't going to try to change, she wasn't going to try to change me. So I just kind of like, oh, if I just would have talked to her sooner about this, I could have stopped it all there. But it was a very emotional night. I told her how I felt, and we were crying, and we ended up telling my aunt and uncle that night because my mom felt she needed someone to talk to about it too. So, you know, that was the night I started telling my family, and that was the end of the school year, and I visit my dad in Michigan on our summer vacation. So I went up there, and I told him because I wanted to move up there. Because in Texas, I felt that I could never really be myself because all my family was going to be there, and if I tried to be gay, to them, it's not okay. Rhyming. I talked to my dad and his wife up there, and they're completely fine with it. And I was so astonished because they were Mormon too, and there was a completely opposite reaction. I mean, my mom, yeah, she was happy and she was proud of me for coming out and telling her, but telling my dad and Kathy, they were just joyous. I don't know what the word was, but you know, they were happy I could do it, and they didn't want to change me. They said to be myself and, you know, do my own thing. So I was like, yes, like someone who understands what it's like, that it's hard to be myself, and now I have a place to go if I want to be myself. So I actually moved up there for, pitiful, like only 4 or 5 months because I missed my family so much, and I ended up going back to them. Before I moved down, I had my mom talk to a lot of my family, and some of them were okay with it. I have a lot of aunts and uncles, Mormon family. They're going to have a lot of kids. I won't give out names because I want to respect privacy or anything, but the first 2 aunts and uncles I told you about before, they were still fine with it. They said, just do whatever you want. They said they weren't raised with it exactly, so they're, you know, whatever. They were fine with it. Another one of my aunts, she said she was okay with it, but she didn't want me telling her kids, and that kind of hurt me because it was like, my family accepts me, but they don't want me to show it. They're not used to it, I guess. And then my grandma, I won't tell you what she did. She's completely fine with it. She loves me no matter what, but some of the things she talks to my mom about. But anyways, this is going on a very huge tangent right now, and this video is supposed to be made to help people, I guess, that are still closeted, or they're not sure about their feelings, or they're scared about their feelings, because I was scared. I didn't know what was going to happen if I told people. So that would be my advice to people who haven't come out yet. If there's one thing of advice I could give out, it would be to talk. To tell people to break your silence. I don't know if you've watched that video of the girl getting in front of her. She was a senior, and she came out as a lesbian, and it was an amazing speech. It was called Break the Silence, I think. That's where I got that. Pretty clever. But break your silence. Talk to someone about it. It doesn't have to be your parents if you're scared of your parents finding out, but I'm sure you have. Talk to someone. Please. Don't go and do something drastic. Just talk to someone, because I'll be honest, and I really hope my parents don't sign this or anything, but I've had thoughts before that life wasn't going to be good, and why should I live it if I'm going to be gay and no one's going to like me for it? But I thought, my cat is attacking my blankets and it's getting so good. Go away. Just talk to someone. Talk to me. Find me on Facebook. My name is Daniel Stevenson. I live in San Antonio. I just, you're so good, and we need you. And I don't know if you know that we need you, but you just need to reach out, because there's hands reaching for you. You just need to, I'm trying to be philosophical right now, and I'm trying to come up with all these really good sayings, and it's completely failing, but I just can't get across how important it is to talk to people, because if I hadn't talked to people, I'd have been an unhappy little 17-year-old idiot out of high school where I can't truly be friends with people because no one truly knows who I am. Wow, that's good. So yeah, I guess that's my story so far. I don't know how long this video is, and I don't know what YouTube is all about because I've never made an account before, and I've never uploaded a video before, so I don't know how this is going to go exactly, and I really hope it uploads because this will be another like 10-minute video I failed on. But yeah, if you want to talk to someone, talk to me. A lot of my friends are gay, so like if you message me, I could give you a list of people with their permission because I don't want a bunch of people just stalking them on their phones all of a sudden. But there's people here to talk to you. I'm here to talk. So I love you guys, and I really like making these videos. So maybe I'll make another one. The cat. I'm gonna kill the cat. Oh my god. I need to go. So thank you for listening. If you listened to the whole thing, I know it was a long story. Yeah. I'll see you guys later.